Hello, my dear gardeners. Here it fell. Here I am in my garden studio, I call it. This is my garden nook. And I'm trying to put my wood together to do some sort of a rustic plant holder. And maybe it will be for the outside or maybe for the inside the house. I'm not sure yet. It all depends how rustic it looks and how sturdy it is. So here we have several of sticks. Again, we have maples in the front of our house and they constantly produce fresh sticks for me. And right now we have a big pile in front. We have to get rid of it. So I put my first picks there. I harvested some wood, so this is some of it. And here I already put several sticks together. And the plan is, you know, to create one of those nice fairy tale looking planters where you can put, where there is like a platform and you can put a plant, the pot on and then plant cascades down. And I saw some of them on Instagram and Pinterest where they have little cute houses on top. That's probably above my ability to create, but I am trying my first attempt to create something like that. And for the pot to be able to sit comfortably here, I need some sort of a platform here. So I went into the secondhand store and I got this bowl where I will unscrew it and I will get my platform. It doesn't look the same color as the wood, but maybe I can, you know, maybe I can paint it. I have the stain. Probably this is not the size screw I have. Screwdriver. Let's see if I can get it. And by the way, my apologies for not being on posting recently. No, this is the wrong one. Hibernation, you know. But the other day I went outside and I listened to the birds and they do sound like spring. They do. And I know it's just the beginning of February, so I don't want to get my excitement, garden excitement too high, but I think it's beginning because those birds sound so wonderful. Oh my gosh. But meanwhile, here I am. There's nothing going on in my garden. I'm here in my garden nook. Let me find the screwdriver and get this thing out of here. Okay. This, I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but this looks like kind of interesting. I'm not going to throw it away. All right, my disc. Something like this. What do you say? Every time when I go into the project, I have no idea what the outcome would be. You just go along and get adjusted to the situation. And usually what I use for these projects with wood, whatever I can find, whatever screws, I usually use screws because you don't bang. You make a nice hole and then you attach screws. There's no pressure on the project. And I don't care what screws really I use. Right now I have trim screws and they are 2 and almost a half, 2 1/4 lengths. So I have longer ones and I have a little bit shorter ones, depending. These are, yeah, longer and shorter ones, depending on the wood I have. And I really don't care if it's outside screws or inside screws because this is not going to be a long-lasting project. Right now I have the fence at the back, like a wattle fence, and it's already serving me for, this is the 4th year, I believe it would be. And I always replenish the sticks there, but they don't really rot very fast. So I suspect that this, if it would be outside, it would be serving me 2-3 years. And for that, I don't really need outside screws. So whatever I can find on sale at secondhand stores, garage sales, I just grab. All right, let's see how we can attach it here. All right. Now I don't want any of these twigs. Do I want this twig? Maybe. Now the platform is pretty sturdy. Now let's see how this will look. So this is a platform. Let me see first and then I will show you. It needs a bigger pot. My little rainbow bush, my little house plant, living quite happily through the winter for many years already. This plant is with me probably for, what, 5-6 years? I think he needs to be repotted a little bit. But this situation requires much wider pot, that's how we figure it out, right? But I like that it's very sturdy. And probably when you see me drilling these holes using my screwdriver, the professional carpenters probably are thinking, oh my gosh, but who cares? I love it. I have fun with one tool which I know how to use well. All right, this is how it's going to look. I think it's pretty sturdy. Even if I put my all weight on it, it's sturdy. It's going to withstand the weight of the pot. And now this is how it's going to face. This is the back and it is facing you in the front. So here at the back I want to do an image of a house. So I'm going to cut this off and I have no idea how it's going to look, but it's going to look somehow. I got extra sticks here and I will build some sort of a house here, just the outline of a house to make a nice background for the plant here, for greenery, you know. So let's see how that will go. What do you say? Look at this, fitting well. How about the roof of the house? All right, and here you have it. It's whatever plant I decide to put it, I don't know yet. It has to be a heavier one. And then for this circle not to stand out so much, I'm going to paint it, actually stain it. I have a stain here, which I used on the arch outside in the garden to make it aged looking. Oh yeah, it looks good. Quite looking kind of old and gray. Oh, it looks good. One coat doesn't look really 100% there. And all these shiny ones. All right, here it is. Let's see how this works. Okay, this plant is a little bit too small for this, but let's try. There you go. So this would be second layer on the plant display in my sunroom, and then other plants can be here. What do you think? I think it's a good first attempt. I can really improve it. Maybe in summer I will be doing something like this for the outside. It's a pity my kids are not small anymore, because we could have done all sorts of little steps here and fairy tale garden. But that's okay. I will have fun myself with this. All right, my dear gardeners, I will see you in my next project. Be well.